The Solana price appears to be making a push back towards the upside, but how much further can it go? Can we continue to be threatening previous all-time highs above this level all the way up at $216? Or are we going to see a bit of continuation to the downside? In yesterday's Solana update, I brought it to you around this time where we were testing this bottom level here. And I said that if it was able to hold this level, then we will be pushing back up towards this upside. And we would then see a breakout before being pushed back down for a retest. Now, what we did see here was this push all the way up and perfectly touched in line with this key point of resistance that where we saw in the past, we coming down as support, again holding as support for a while before then flipping into resistance and then coming up as resistance again. Now that shows us that this is a very key level in terms of what we need to be able to break from now on. And obviously we need to be able to hold this level above this white line in order to be able to continue a bullish move from here. If we take the Fibonacci from this swing high all the way down to this swing low that happened a few days later, then we can see that we're currently playing in an interesting zone between a few levels. So earlier on we came up and we pushed against the 0.618 before being swiftly rejected down. That happened quite quickly. We were then pushed back below and found more resistance again at the 0.5, but we're still maintaining this level above this white line and above the 0.382. If we can maintain this level above the 0.382 and this white line, then I think we are likely to be seeing more of a push back towards the upside. The theoretical target for this pattern is back above the $216 level. However, as I mentioned yesterday, it's all hanging in the balance with what's happening in the Bitcoin chart. So we'll jump over and take a quick look at that now. So what we can see happening on the Bitcoin chart is somewhat of a descending channel here. And it's going to be interesting to see where we see ourselves playing out in this level, because unlike when we get a narrowing wedge, it's sort of forced to make a decision. This is sort of still relatively broad. We can still see a relatively large amount of price movement from around the $45,000 all the way down to the $43,000 level. If we were to see this move back towards the upside and push out, then we are only going to see a sort of a price target of somewhere around the $47,000 level. And if we look back previously, there's a key line of support here. Previously it acted as resistance multiple times, and this is therefore going to be a really stiff level of resistance. And although we did get above it for a while, we then sort of swiftly dropped down through it, and now it will be more of a struggle to get back above it. However, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana and the rest of the crypto market basically depend right now on Bitcoin being able to perform strongly. However, if we do see Bitcoin moving sideways, that can tend to mean that altcoins do have a bit of a shot of being able to gain some value against Bitcoin, as long as Bitcoin can avoid a further push towards the downside, which will obviously be felt more severely in the majority of the rest of the altcoins. Yesterday I told you that the Bitcoin price and the rest of the crypto market is in direct correlation with the US dollar price, and when the US dollar price is going up, Bitcoin etc. will fall, and when the Bitcoin price and gold etc. are going up, the US dollar price tends to be dropping against it. And yesterday we saw this shoulder, this head and this shoulder pattern developing, and I said that if it broke this neckline we would likely see the US dollar break to the upside, which was obviously going to be bad for crypto, gold etc. However, we did get this swift rejection in the last few hours, which is very positive from a cryptocurrency perspective, particularly from Bitcoin and Solana. And what we would like to see as crypto holders is for the US dollar to be rejected further and to push back down. And if we are to take a bit of a dump in the dollar price, then we will see the crypto market taking off once more. So as I mentioned, as long as Solana is able to maintain this level above here, then we won't take further dips. However, if we are not able to do that and we do fall back through, then I think we would well be taking a dip back towards the $115 level, where previously it acted as a key level of resistance before being flipped into support, where it also hit multiple times on the way up. So this area through here would be very key to watch for Solana. However, things are looking a little bit more bullish than they were yesterday, so Solana is able to maintain itself above approximately the $163, $164 level, which is currently just sat above. Then things will be looking positive for Solana. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Please hit that like button, it really helps the YouTube algorithm, and if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. Thanks very much, bye bye.